Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In this one I'll be taking a look at a webcam, and now you might be thinking, why a webcam? Aren't those quite dead now? Well, some might think so, but they're still great for doing video calls and just recording. Maybe you need to record yourself for something, talking. They're a great cheap option to get a camera that you can either use to stream online or just use for other purposes. And they're usually in a lot of different price ranges, but what I have here in front of me is an HP 4310, and why this caught my eyes was its cheap price, but its specifications that's a lot more that you can find on a lot more expensive cameras. For example, Logitech cameras that are twice the price as this. So that's why it caught my attention so much. So we'll see if it's really any good and if it's worth spending your money on. So I think we should just get right into that and take a bit of a closer look at it. Alright, so here we have the actual camera and packaging. It's a very nice packaging, and what's special about this guy is that it's a full HD camera, even though it's really cheap. And it also has a 13 megapixel still photo sensor, and it also records in 30 frames per second. And all this are really good high specs for a webcam. And it also has something that they call HP True Vision Light for clear images in low light, but I'm not sure that any webcam can really do good in low light, as with all regular cameras as well, has a very difficult time doing that. And just beside that, it has a built-in microphone I will test out here soon, and it also has a software you can download to get out even more from your camera. And you can see here how I'm sliding it out of the package here, and you get greeted here with the actual camera. You get a CD with the software that you can also download online, and you get also your regular manuals that you don't really read, but you know, they're always there anyway. And that's about it for what you get in the box. And if we start taking out the actual camera, you can see that it's attached to the USB cord there, and you lift it out like this, and we can begin taking a look around it. So first of all, here we have the two microphones there, where actually it's more like one microphone, but they have two cutouts for it to pick up your sound. And then we have, of course, the lens, an HP logo, and 1080p HD autofocus text there. If you take a look at the top, we have a record button, a photo button, and also a button that will start the HP video chat software that they have. And on the back we don't have much else, just you can see the USB cord going in there, and this USB cord is a regular USB 2.0 port and cable that you can put into any port you want to, so it's really convenient. And when you attach this camera to a screen, you just open it like this, you place it on there, as you can see here, and you just push it on the back, and it should sit like this, all secure, which is a really convenient solution to put it on. And what's also great is that you can twist it in 360 degrees, so you can turn it as many laps as you want like this, and which is really good, so you can put it in a good position. And you can also tilt it 35 degrees up and down, which is really convenient to get the perfect angle that you want. And this is a plug-and-play version, so you can just plug it in without having to install any drivers, and it should work, which it did for me when I tested it. But I wanted to see if I can get even more out of it with the software that HP has. So I was going to download this, and what was really strange was that on the package of the webcam it says that it supports Windows 8, but the actual software, it only says that they have it for Windows 7, which I thought was really weird, because that was the highest, newest version on the list of operating systems they have for the software. But I figured, let's download it anyway and see if it will work. But it's just really funny that they don't even support the actual software for Windows 8, which I was expecting when I saw that Windows 8 sign on the box. So I downloaded it and installed it, no problems there, even though it's a Windows 7 version I'm using here. And you can see that it's a pretty nice one. You can start recording videos, you can even edit videos in the program, and you can also take photos and start the HP camera chat program that they have. And what I thought was the most cool feature in this program was what they call monitoring. And what's happening here is that you can actually use it as some kind of security camera, where it will detect motions and it will start recording when it sees something in your camera, and that you can use for a lot of security reasons, which is a really cool addition that I didn't really know about the camera from the beginning, but you can use it with this.
Okay, so this is what you all been waiting for. Right now I'm actually recording with the HP camera here, so you can be able to first of all have a look at the microphone and see how that performs, and I listened to it a couple of times when I did other tests, and it sounds decent, but from my perspective it sounds a little bit muffled, and maybe you can hear that as well right now. But it's still decent, and you can see the picture quality. There's nothing wrong with that either. It just works okay. You will sure be able to use this web camera for maybe do some commentary, or just especially for Skype calls and other video streaming services. That's going to be perfect because it just works and it's decent quality. It's not going to be anything mind-blowing, but it just works, and for its price it's very, very good, I would say. But let's now test out the autofocus of the camera here. So I'm going to put up my wallet here at first, see if it's able to focus. See if it does it. You can see there it focused, and if I remove it now, let's see how fast it focuses back on me. Pretty quickly, as you saw there. Let's try again with my Galaxy S7 Edge. Let's do my case logo here. See what happens. Has a little bit of a problem here, let's see. Okay, so there it's focused, and if I pull it down, let's see how it focuses back to me. You see, the autofocus just works fine as well.
Alright, so there we go. This was the HP 4310 webcam, and just to sum it all up, it's a really decent webcam. And for a cheap price, there's nothing that really can beat it, because it has function that double-priced webcams has from, for example, Logitech and other companies. And HP is also a well-known company, so you're not buying any cheap Chinese copy here. It's a decent company that you can rely on, and if something happens, you're sure to be covered by some warranty and all that. So you should be really safe with this webcam. And as you saw for yourself, you can judge if the quality is good enough for you and the microphone, and you can decide if you want to buy it. But I hope I at least helped you a little bit getting an insight of this camera, and I'm gonna end the video here. So please like and subscribe, and as always, stay tuned for more videos. I upload at least one every week. That's gonna be it, so take care, and I'll see you guys around. Bye.